So you're telling me that y'all are getting your veneers done by Veneer Tech with a certificate instead of a degree?
You do not need to have a license or a dentist license in order to be a veneer technician.
Is this Teeth by Tisha?
Yes, who's calling?
My friend gave me your number. She said you have a deal for composite veneers at your salon, $200 a tooth.
Yeah, that's on Saturdays and it's $250 per tooth.
You're going to jail.
Girl, get
I thought I seen it all. Okay, I thought I seen it all. And then I saw Veneer Techs. Y'all are really letting backyard Barbies and corn stars play in y'all mouths. Y'all got to be out of your minds. Roll the intro. I know you guys are just looking at my face like, what's going on? Why you got makeup on? I actually have to go to a lunar fair today. Shout outs to them. I'm going to be supporting my friend Kim and her business, the Spell Jar Bar. And it's also Haitian Heritage Month, so I'm going to be repping Haiti at her booth. So yeah, I had to throw on this quick beat or whatever. So of course, happy Haitian Heritage Month to all my Zoes. Make sure you are subscribed to my Haitian channel. Everything you need is going to be linked down below along with my other channels. Please make sure you guys join my Patreon for early access to all my videos and many other perks. Honestly, the first time I even heard about like the whole illegal dentist thing, fake dentist thing, was with braces. Yes, there was people out here doing back alley dentistry and putting braces on people and taking them off. And they was getting arrested because they was getting caught up. And now people are getting arrested and getting caught up with this veneer shit. Do I really need to? I can't. Wait, Miss, y'all see the title. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all already know what it is. Today, we're going to be talking about fake dentists, veneer techs. And if by chance you're watching this and you've been a victim of these fake dentists, I deeply apologize because this is literally one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, before we even get into all of that, please let me know down below if you have come into contact with this absolute ludicrousy, because I just can't believe my eyes. I've literally gone down this rabbit hole and I'm just like, people really cannot, okay? People really cannot, with the access to the internet, be thinking that this is legit, okay? Be thinking that this is something that people are allowed to do. Like, people can't think that this is legal, but
You do not need to have a license or a dentist license in order to be a veneer technician. I'm not a dentist. I'm not doing any shaving. I'm not doing any surgical work. I'm not doing any extractions or any of those things. Therefore, I don't have to be licensed in order to do what a dentist would do.
No, ladies and gentlemen, people think that this is real. People think that this is actually a legal thing and that this is something that people are allowed to do. Let me just tell you this right now. This is not in any way, shape, or form legal. And every single veneer tech that you see on your timeline, we put them. They need to be under the jail. I understand that since we have lash techs and hairstylists and all of this other stuff, and we have people doing it in their homes, which let me just tell you that in many states, a lot of times these people are not even supposed to be doing that in their home, but that's for a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time. I understand, okay? We give those people a pass, right? We are playing with people's teeth here, okay? This is a vital part of your body. You should not be playing with that. And I know there's a lot of these veneer techs that keep trying to act like this is not illegal. I'm not a medical professional. So let's hear from a few legit medical professionals, especially dentists, on the matter.
Letting someone with a 2-day certification play in y'all's mouth and you're paying for it willingly? I have so many questions, like how do they sterilize their equipment? Ew. But guys, veneer techs don't exist. The only people who can legally do veneers on your teeth are dentists.
Can you go to jail for practicing dentistry without a license? Maybe. Let's take a look. The answer is yes. It's illegal. You can't practice dentistry without a license. You cannot practice law without a license. So what makes practicing dentistry legal or not legal? Don't we all go and purchase over-the-counter whitening products for our teeth and whiten our teeth? That's practicing dentistry, but is it legal? The thing about whitening is it poses minimal risk for long-term damage, and it's basically reversible. So that's where essential grills might be in trouble. So if these composite resins are not sealed very well, then you're definitely going to get some long-term decay. That is a big problem for them.
I'm Dr. Rick Klein. I'm a licensed dentist in the state of Texas, and we're at Smile, Texas right now. There's something kind of going around the country, and it's called a veneer technician. There is really no such thing as a veneer technician. Only licensed dentists, and dentists go to undergraduate school for 4 years and dental school for at least 4 years, can do dental veneers. And this is dangerous. It's dangerous. You have people that go to some 6-week course and are, doing these dental veneers. It's dangerous. It's dangerous for your teeth. You only have one. God gives you one set of teeth, your adult teeth. And when you start trimming or cutting or sanding on those teeth, that's irreversible. That can't be put back. And only qualified dentists know how to do that, prepare the teeth for dental veneers. The other part of this is it can cause damage to the gums. It can cause damage to the pulp or nerve of the tooth and cause a need for root canals, or even tooth loss if too much tooth structure is taken away. It also can lead you open to future decay, and that could cause the loss of those teeth also. But the biggest thing is this is irreversible. You cannot put that enamel back on your teeth. So only qualified people that can do that, actual licensed dentists, should be doing it. And it's very dangerous. I know it's a very cheap and inexpensive thing, but just like a Brazilian butt lift, we have people dying in Houston because we have unqualified people putting God knows what in their bottom, and you don't want to do it in your mouth either. So my advice, if you want a wider, brighter smile and you want a cost-effective measure, Crest white strips or something like that, or dental bleaching. If you want something more, see an actual dentist for a consultation, and do it right, and you won't regret it. We have thousands of patients here that love their smile, and it's healthy, it's long-lasting, and it's worth every penny that they spend on it.
So there you have it. This is illegal. If you're going to get veneers, get them from a legit dentist. Do not go to your backyard Barbie or your bullshit Bethany or your corn star from down the street to get these put in your mouth. Your teeth are vital to your health. One wrong move is over for you. You only get one set of adult teeth. And if you mess with it, it's over for you. Like, for real. Like, y'all, I don't think you guys understand. Like, I've seen a couple of these texts talking about, well, if you know how to do nails, then you'll be able to put on veneers.
Is doing composite veneers kind of like doing nails?
Oh, yeah. I always tell anybody, if you know how to do nails, you can do teeth. You can do veneers. It is literally, you're just doing the shape, putting it on there, using the light, boom, they're done. Like, if you could just focus and make it the right shape that you want, you can do it, and you can learn it fast.
Caro fucking cose, papa. Like, y'all dead serious? Like, this is scary. Like, it's genuinely scary how there's people out there with this mindset. Like, there's people out there that are putting veneers, fake veneers, Timu veneers, Wish veneers, Mbakone, Kaka veneers, veneers, funeers on people's mouths. And comparing it to putting a full set of nails on people's hands. It's not the same thing, okay? Like, y'all really need to get it together. This is absolutely not okay. And I'm not gonna blame the victim simply because at the end of the day, healthcare in America is bullshit. I feel like it's not even something that can be fixed. It needs to be destroyed and built back up, because there's absolutely no reason why people can't get simple access to simple things such as a dental cleaning, or, you know, things that, you know, people need, like braces, so that they don't end up having to need veneers in the future, or just like simple things like, you know, insulin, you know, you feel me? Like, think things that are like life-saving procedures, basic necessities, things that can definitely be preventative measures that don't have to lead to very expensive cosmetic procedures such as veneers, should all be covered and be easily accessible. Like almost every single system out there in the world does not allow that. Like even when you start talking about socialism and stuff, like there's people out here in line for doctor's appointments for freaking years for like the simplest shit, and it's just not fair. And I feel like we need to think of a better system so people don't have to suffer. And I feel like there has to be a better system in place so people don't have to sit there and go to scamming Stephanie in the back of a barbershop to get a set of veneers because, you know, she wasn't able to get her cavities fixed or get braces when she was 13. You feel me? Like, I feel like it's just really, really disheartening. So I understand, like, we do have to use our discernment. We do have to take accountability, and we do need to like look at ourselves in the mirror sometimes and be like, all right, we didn't think that this was a scam. Like, yes, we do get what we pay for, but at the same time, some people really are desperate. And y'all already know I'm big on accountability. I'm big on no bullshit. I'm big on like, don't be doing stupid shit, like, you know, going to the back alley to get your nails done, or getting ass shots, or literally getting a set of veneers from an unlicensed veneer tech. But in this case, I could understand why somebody would go to someone like that. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, are y'all serious? Like, don't play with your teeth. Like, this is not a game. This is not a joke. And what's crazy about this is, like, I mainly wouldn't do something like this no matter what, because we all know how unprofessional the service industry is, especially with Black people. Okay, I'm sorry to say it, but not really, because I've touched on this way too many times on my channel. Like, how many times? It's so bad that a lot of these stylists have to go back and get 9-to-5 jobs, and a lot of them have been like cursing us up and down on social media, talking about how we're celebrating the fact that they have to go get regular jobs. But it's like, no, a lot of you guys are so fucking unprofessional, and you don't need to have a business.
These entrepreneurs are going back to the workplaces because the economy is in trash, and the less money you make means the less money entrepreneurs make. That's the only reason. Okay, so all those other reasons, you can write them down on a piece of paper.
I am so happy that you guys are going back. Get your ass back to work. Get your ass back to 9 to 5. I wanted to get my hair done when I was getting married, and I had to book a stylist online, right? Okay, that's one. But then I had to pay to book a stylist online. What the fuck? Then I have to already have my hair washed. Then if I cancel, I have to pay a booking fee to cancel. Oh, babes, I gotta pay to cancel? Then on top of that, my hair has to already be blown out. My hair has to already be blown out. And then after that, it was just hell trying to even get a stylist. That's why I'm natural now. I'm natural now because it was just hell even trying to get a stylist. But the fact that y'all don't even wash hair, that's what really perplexed me. Y'all don't wash hair? That's disgusting. The hair is a part of the body. It's a part of the body. That's hygienic. Hygiene. Hair is actually a hygienic service. What do you mean you don't wash hair? What do you mean you don't trim? What do you mean you don't know about the scalp and the growth and things of that nature? Huh? Insane. And then it's always, oh, I don't work for anybody. Yes, you do. Come closer, babes. Come closer. You do. Come closer. Guess who you work for? Guess. You're not going to believe who you work for. You're not. Guess who you work for? You work for the clients and the customers. That's who you work for. That's who you work for. I hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you, but that's who you work for. So yes, I'm happy that you're going back to the 9 to 5. Get your ass back there and learn some customer service. Learn to be a little nicer to your clients and customers. Learn to actually care. Learn to get certifications and learn to, and just learn about, hair, all hair of different textures. Because it's been hell the last couple of years. See you at McDonald's, babe.
So I have noticed a good amount of entrepreneurs, including myself, that have had to go back to work due to needing to bring in revenue.
I put the original creator below. Go ahead and check out her video. The gist of what she was asking was why nowadays that a lot of stylists are running into the problem of retention, not being able to hold on to clients and not being able to recruit clients. There's a lot of different areas to this, but a lot of the services that are being provided by today's stylists, it's not worth it. Even though I make okay money, I'm not out here just throwing it away. Every time I'm looking for goods or services, I'm running an analysis as to whether if it is worth the cost of what I'm paying for it. A lot of the comments that I got was, oh, don't look into those Instagram people. You got to pick better stylists. And no, I'm not a bust down wig install girly. For the most part, 90% of the time, a silk press. I come from the salon days. You would come in, pay $60, $50 for your silk press. You getting a wash, a condition, plastic cap on, getting sat under the dryer, or a steam treatment, and then you're coming out getting an actual leave-in conditioner, hot combed at the roots, flat iron and curled with the Marcel irons, saran wrapped under the dryer again for a couple of minutes, and then your silk press was done. Nowadays, these stylists are charging upwards to $200 for a basic silk press that does not even come standard with a conditioning treatment. Then just going in raw, blow drying us, and then flat ironing us. And then we're wondering why our hair is dry and why it's breaking after a week after the silk press. And stylist's only retort is, you need to get this specific treatment, which is an addition to the silk press cost. One stylist told me everybody's natural and everybody's hair is thick. Run some specials. Bring your own bottle, meaning bring your own conditioner. We could buy those conditioners that y'all get from the Ulta Leader sale. It ain't no biggie. But get creative if that's the case. If it's really about inflation or if it's really about the cost of products, get creative. In this economy where every single dollar and every single penny matters, we just want to feel like things are worth it.
And now they're already starting up with the backyard Barbie businesses. Y'all already are fucking up with the veneer shit. This shit is brand new. How the fuck are y'all already fucking up people's teeth?
Everybody want to know story time. What happened? What happened was I drove literally 15 hours for some veneers that only lasted 2 days. I mean, literally, half of this was still on, half of that was still off. This one was gone, this side was still on. Now, I had some dental work before, and she did come. She did make the announcement that because you do have a partial that it would not stick, okay? Now, those wasn't the ones that came loose first. So the whole month and a half, I was out here walking around looking like a goddamn horse off the Humane Society. Now, call me what you want, Guess my damn tight ass water dollar went to the hood. Now, not only that, I should have known. When I went there, she was in back of a barber shop. My nigga, a barber. They was cutting hair and doing teeth at the same fucking time. But my dumb ass, because why? I just drove 7 hours and a half to get to her, and I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. Because some of the jobs she done looks amazing, you know what I'm saying? But like my dentist said, you get what you paid for, and it looked like a 10-year-old was playing it in my mouth, okay? Not only that, on top of the money that I spent to get them in my mouth, the hotel and all that, guess what? I had to spend that much to get them shits out my mouth.
In tears, I'm taking hydrocodone. I'm like, oh my God, something going on. But of course I didn't call her at 12 o'clock because I'm like, it's nothing that she gonna be able to do. I know the office ain't open. But as soon as 8 o'clock came, I text her phone. I say, listen, these things got to come out of my mouth. I've been up all night. I haven't been able to drink. I wasn't even able to drink a smoothie. I said, it feel like my mouth is inflamed. I don't know what's going on, but these partials got to come out of my mouth. She tells me, I'm going to see what I could do because I got a doctor's appointment. I'm going to see if I can make it over there. I told her, I don't care if you got a doctor's appointment. I got to get these things out of my mouth. I'm like 2 seconds from going to the emergency room. She tells me, okay, well, meet me at 10 o'clock. I was already in the parking lot before she even got there. I'm getting her shut down. So anyway, she was like, meet me at the office. I'm going to be there at 10 o'clock. When she get there, I'm already out. I'm outside of my car waiting because I'm like, these things hurting. My sister had to drive me over there because I took so much pain medication, she didn't want me to go by myself. So we get to her office. She began to try to drill these things off my teeth. She like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. They stuck on your mouth. So she drilling, and I'm pulling them. She never numbed me up. I'm pulling these things like, get these things out my mouth. It took her an hour. She drilled these things for an hour. Finally, she say, before that happened, let me back up. Before that happened, she say, you might have to go to the ER because I think I'm gonna pull your real teeth out if I keep pulling them like that. I told her, one point my sister said, stop pulling the teeth because you're gonna pull your real teeth out. At that point, I was in so much pain. I was like, I don't care, I screamed. I'm over it. When she did that, I said, let me stand up and see if I can pull it myself out. Let me try to pull it out myself. So she got this little mirror in a sink in her office. So I stand up over the sink. I'm like, let me try to do it myself. Because sometimes you can put pain on yourself better than somebody else can. I say, this is going to be my final attempt to try to get these partials out. I say, if I can't get them out, I'm going to have to go to the hospital. At this time, I wasn't even talking because they were dangling. Oh my God, I'm so glad you got them out. I was so nervous that you was going to pull your teeth out. Oh my God, oh my God. So at this time, I'm like, I got to get out of here. I'm still in pain. You just don't pull at that point, I didn't know whether my real teeth was gone or what. Because at that point, she was like, it looks like what I'm going to have to do is get somebody else to shave them down, and then you could come back and I'll put them in your mouth, and this time I won't glue them in. So I'm like, man, I'm finna go. I don't even want you to touch my mouth. So when I get down the road, I'm still feeling like my mouth is sore and inflamed. Find out I got an infection, an abscess on both sides of my mouth, a whole infection going on. I text her and I tell her, I'm not gonna be able to come that same day. I left her office maybe about 3:45 because I had to pick my daughter up from school. I leave her office, I text her at 4:30. I said, I'm going to the emergency room. I'm not coming back to you. I'm not gonna be able to come back. I don't want you touching my mouth. I said, after the pain that I just went through, you didn't even have the proper tool to take them out, and you didn't even shave these things down. Y'all should have seen how bumped these partials was. Like the whole grill part was making me gag. It felt like it was going in my throat because she's supposed to cut it out or shave. I don't know what they supposed to do to them. I'm not the specialist, she is. So I tell her, I'm not gonna be able to come back. Girl, I got an infection in my mouth. You just put me through all that pain. I'm not coming back to get them. I don't want you touching me. And I got 8 veneers that I gotta find somebody to take them out. My dentist probably won't even take them out. I got an appointment with them on Monday because it's gonna be a liability issue. But I still gotta get these veneers out my mouth. So I text her and tell her, babe, I'm not coming back. What can we do? And I'm gonna put the text messages on here. They on IG. I say, what can we do about a reimbursement? I say, your customer service skills was good. I'm not gonna deny that. But your product sucked. You gave me an infection. I don't want the product. You got the partials. I got half of the veneers was popping off. As she was pulling them out my mouth, the veneers was just popping off my teeth on the top. They was popping out.
Incident, I don't know if y'all been on TikTok or if y'all been around, but I'll get into that eventually. When you come into my office on your day of service, mind you, you've already paid your deposit. Your deposit goes towards your remaining balance. Now, again, all sales are final. Don't get me wrong. I understand people change their mind. You get what I'm saying? Or this, that, and the third. But you also have to look at it from my perspective as well. Now, depending on what the reason may be, I may, give you back your deposit because you're no longer coming again, but I make it very clear that all sales are final. So before, and I don't force you to do anything. So do make sure before you come to me, understand and make sure this is something that you want to do, because once it's sent, it's sent. Now, of course, this generation or this time of days, people don't like to read. They just like to skim through things and sign whatever. That's your business. That has nothing to do with me. My priority, my responsibility is make sure I explain to you everything of the process, the paperwork, and make sure that you're on board. So a partial takes 7 to 14 days for it to come in. Once it comes in, I'll notify and say, hey, your partials are in. We'll service a date that works for the both of us, the service provider and the client. Okay, so she came in, she tried her partial on, she said it was perfectly fine. She just had to get used to it. That was her exact word. She just had to get used to it. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, other than you having to get used to it, never said it was uncomfortable, never said it was excruciating pain, nothing. Mind you, this is a brand new partial that is fresh out of the lab, customly made for her mouth. It was still sealed up in the box. I'm very sanitary as well, because this is mouths at the end of the day. I don't reuse my mouth. I don't reuse anything. For one, I don't even accept. That's another thing that I forgot to mention to you guys. I can pick and choose who I allow to come into my office and to do their teeth. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm looking at your mouth and I'm looking at your teeth, and I can tell if you have an infection or not. You understand what I'm saying? Because I go to the dentist myself on a regularly basis. Not only that, for the people who don't know, if the bottom of your gums are a little like puffy or like big, you understand what I'm saying? That means you have gingivitis. That means your gums are exposed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Therefore, gingivitis is a form of a bacteria or an infection. I'm not putting my business at risk, and not even my business. I'm not going to allow a client to come in with having those conditions, and I have 50 million other clients who want to come into my office. That's not fair, and that's a safe and health issue for me along with my other clients. So to avoid that, that's why I tell my clients to send photos of your teeth so I can see and examine and say, yes, you can come, or no, you may not. She's had the partial in her mouth. She never said it was uncomfortable or hurting her. She said she just had to get used to it. So I explained to her, I said, okay, well, there's 2 ways you can do this. I can do your veneers with the partial out of your mouth, and then you can put the partial in, or you can keep the partial in your mouth, because she was saying that she wanted to get used to having a partial in her mouth. Her exact words was she wanted to learn how to talk with the partials in her mouth. So I said, okay, or I could do it that way as well. But I just want you to know that if I do it with the partials being in your mouth, it's a possibility that the glue may seep through, because I still have to put the white veneer over the partial, which is a crown tooth. It's a possibility that it may get stuck to your real teeth. So if you're sure that you want to do this, we can do this. I just want to let you know the possibility. But if worst case scenario, we can always remove them. So she said she was fine. Okay, boom. Her veneers are finished. She loves her teeth. I'm asking her, how does she feel? Is she comfortable with them? All of the above. She's saying she's fine. It doesn't hurt her. She loves her veneers. Okay, we go in the mirror. She looking at them. She love them. So she comes in. So once she comes in, I remove the partial out of her mouth. Now, let's be for real. I'm not ready to sit here and lie and do all that, because I really don't care at the end of the day. It is what it is. So we tried. I'm shaving down her teeth so we can pull the partial out. Now the partial is stuck in her mouth. Yes, it's stuck in her mouth because some of the glue got on the back side of her partial. Now I didn't glue her partial in her mouth. No, I would never do that. That doesn't make sense. So the partial is stuck in her mouth because the glue seeped through onto the other tooth, this was a possibility, and I explained this to her before she got her veneers. So it took us probably like 10 minutes for me to fully shave. I had to fully shave her top veneers off of her mouth and pull it out, so she was able to get the partial out. Now, if she had an infection, if she had excruciating pain, if she had all of the things that she claimed she had, right then and there is when she would have said, this is when she had all of this stuff. Got that service. You were sad. Not only did you get the service, you were satisfied with your service. You were beyond satisfied with your service. You understand what I'm saying? Not only that, I have all sales as final, unless it's something on my behalf that I do wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? So at this point, it's like, okay, you have to be fair. What really would I be giving you a refund for?
En tout cas, y'all couldn't even do that right. Y'all fake ass dentists with fake ass businesses trying to act like y'all doing something, and y'all not even doing something. How y'all already fucking up the business? Y'all stressing me the fuck out. Like y'all couldn't, bro. It hasn't even really been like a year yet, has it? Since y'all been dropping these like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 courses for 2 days teaching people how to be veneer techs? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how long it takes these people to be veneer techs, to be these fake ass dentists. And what's even crazier is they be having the nerve, gall, audacity to be like, oh, I'm not going to get sued because I make these people sign a waiver.
Aren't you afraid of getting sued?
Well, they can't technically sue me because I have everybody sign a paper before they start. And basically that protects me from any lawsuit or any action or lawsuit like that. And I got that, but I got it, like, one of my friends, she uses it for like all of her things. So she just sent me a copy of it and I have them sign it,
So can you tell us more about what it is that you make your customers sign?
So the paper that I got for my patients, it just basically says that they're consenting to the veneers so that they know I'm putting this stuff on their teeth and that they want it to be on their teeth. So basically that's it. So if they try to take me to court, I have that because it says that they wanted this stuff on their teeth.
They sign a waiver, y'all, that says I'm not a dentist, and they think that's going to cover their asses. Listen, waivers do not protect you from being sued. If someone literally drops dead because you put caca in their mouth. Y'all, like, this is crazy to me. Like, y'all, I understand you want to be the baddest bitch on the block. I understand you want to look good. I understand that it's very difficult to walk around with something that really makes you unhappy, especially when it's your teeth, your face, something that's very visible to the outside world, but is not worth your health, especially when you're dealing with people that are extremely unprofessional, do not take accountability for their work, and honestly learn how to do their craft in 2 days and are possibly putting some TMU shit in your mouth. Listen, y'all know I love me some TMU, but I ain't gonna let nobody put no TMU veneers in my mouth.
So I took it upon myself after getting this to check Temu, and you were right. This is what they're using, $1.98. This is what they're putting on people's teeth with God knows what type of chemicals to bond it there. Or should I say glue it. Here we go, $2.48. It looks like some premolars. Here's the instruments that are using that are going to transmit HIV and AIDS to every single patient because these cannot be sterilized, nor do they have anything to sterilize them, $3. And here's the burr that they're using to grind down tooth surface. That's also going to transmit deadly infections.
Confidence after the service is what keeps me going.
This is rampant decay. This is a person that is very, very, very likely to already have abscesses all throughout the mouth from untreated dental care. I cropped out her face to save her identity, but this is after. Okay, let me get one thing across the board here. If the infection from abscesses doesn't kill these people that are going through with these procedures, the infection from instruments and the things they use to place those on their teeth will. Okay, and yeah, oh, $2,500, that's cheap. Okay, what about the hundreds and thousands of dollars in medical bills when they're in the hospital fighting for their lives from infection? What about that? Like, let's be completely for real right now.
Hey, baby. Shady do. Like, that's fucking crazy to me, bro. Like, this shit, y'all, it's only a matter of time before this shit gets very, very out of hand. And I'ma just need y'all, if y'all see any of these texts, report them. Okay, report, because it's absolutely disgusting what these people are doing. It's the nerve, gall, audacity to me. It's the fact that people will literally do anything for money, not caring about the fact that it is hurting people. At the end of the day, you may sit there and be like, well, my teeth are fine and I went to a backyard Barbie. But no, what you need to understand is your teeth are very, very important. They are vital to the rest of your body. One little thing goes wrong is over for that. Okay, you can have underlying problems going on with your teeth that are not visible, okay, until you go to a dentist and literally see that something wrong is going on with your teeth. If you literally went to one of these people, I definitely need you to go to the dentist and find out if anything is wrong with your teeth, because they're literally be the only people that can tell you. And also, like, first of all, you probably would find out by now, like, because you should be going to the dentist at least 2 to 3 times a year anyway. So I'm just, child, just stay with the teeth that you have until you have the money to actually do what you want to do with your teeth. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you guys comment down below. Let me know if you guys have come across these fake dentists. Let me know what you guys think about this, because y'all, I can't. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and do all that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.